Alto. Right down
in the hall. It's
All right.
parking swing down the hall.
Good. You do? Oh, yeah. For what? Oh, yeah.
What I told you, remember that sometimes
Yeah, yeah. All right. All right.
Hello?
Wait here. Talk to you.
Voy a ver si aguanto.
Wow.
No.
Sammy has a book. Yeah.
Hello, baby.
Yeah.
Ah, no le cuelgues el teléfono. No le cuelgues el teléfono cuando me llama. Dime. Pónmelo. Hello. But she leaves and he's staying in the bed.
Oh.
And he's in the phone. To play. You can be
Oh. Yeah.
funny.
Okay. Yeah. Well, all from all
No, calm down.
Luisa Sanchez.
Done. Jim supposed to be a man on call today. They have to it's between Carol and Shorty, the director. If anybody comes, let's say that handle today, they got a handle. Carol first. Again. So, he was the man on phone today. I can't do it. You want to come? You want to our group? Oh, you need to supervisor? Carol. That's it, Carol. Or Anthony. Not cool. My friend, please allow me to stand up. No, it's alright, it's alright. I know your favorite spot. You'll get to stand up there in a moment. Anthony.
Oh, see, I want to change my job.
Sammy. Sammy is this.
I want Dr. Freeman. I speak, I'm very comfortable with him. Hello? So what's the Friday? What time is it? No. Thursday. I will come tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I have to go to so tomorrow morning or something. I'll tell Tom. You have time to all right, I'll tell him to. Okay, she will know. She will know. All right.
How you doing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to move the heater?
No.
You got it.
I do.
Okay. Let me just let security know that I put those chairs outside. That they want. Hey, hey, I just want to let you know I put these chairs outside my office there, because I have a client who has a mobile. So, those are my chairs. Just wanted to let you know, because I usually put them in the goof room for a person, but there's a goof running right now. Yeah, it's right in front of my office in the, the corner, so I just wanted to, just to let you know, in case anyone asks. Alright, thanks. Okay. How you doing, Mr. Wade? Let me see if he pop up. I kept on refreshing. I said, did he not come today? I'm gonna call him. And then I still don't see you. I don't understand. The thing I went out because, I don't know. I know you always register. So let me just go in and on your account, and then you're gonna tell me what's been going on. And I did speak to just to let you know, I did speak to Miss Thompson. Yes. And I spoke to her. Yes, she called me last week. We touched base briefly, and then I scheduled her to actually do a conference call yesterday. She requested your recent psych eval to be faxed to her. I told her that today I have a meeting with my supervisor just to make sure that we're in HIPAA compliance, that I'm able to fax that information to her, right? And if all goes well, then she'll be receiving it this afternoon or tomorrow morning. All right. She told me briefly that that I guess she's gonna try to help you in regards to getting other housing opportunities, and she needs that psych eval for that. So that's where we left off. Okay. So tell me how you feeling. What's going on with you?
Okay, I guess.
Okay, I guess and she did tell me about what happened in the apartment over the weekend, the entire building, how Con Ed. So she's like, so if he comes in, he's upset. She's like, we've had an interesting weekend, and I said,
From 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock the next morning.
Baby. Ooh,
No heat.
Okay.
No light.
No light. You were alone, Mr. Wade?
Yes, I live alone.
Okay. No, but I know you have your home attendant, so.
Oh, well, my home attendant was there when it happened.
Okay.
It was happened 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to work on your treatment plan too, so let's have a little mini session, and then we'll review your treatment plan. We've actually been almost 3 months we've been working together. That's good, right? So tell me, besides that, you taking your medication?
Yes.
Okay. How have you been feeling with the medication? 3 months now? You feel it's helpful, it's not that helpful?
I'm not sure, cause see, sometimes I can sleep, sometimes I can't.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not really getting, enough sleep that I should be getting.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. So we're up at, are we watching too much TV?
well, I'm always watching.
Okay, but right there.
And I'm also,
I know you told me you record certain shows.
yep.
And you know,
The news is one of them.
and
I take an interesting piece off the news. A couple of interesting pieces.
Okay.
One, the most recent one was the police commissioner was holding a press conference about retraining officers.
Oh yes, to be
Yeah. So they're using an old clip from a movie called
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Yeah, you saw that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did see that preview the other day on the news.
Okay. That's not going to work.
Okay.
That's not gonna work. But these people, man, they minds in another place.
Okay.
That's not gonna work.
Okay.
And then the other interesting piece I recorded was these damn cell phones. People, man, be taking these cell phones into the shower with them. Shower, yes, shower. When they gotta go to the toilet.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. And while having sex, they have stopped to answer their phone. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Then they was talking about how they was speaking with this one psychiatrist, and I forgot the terminology they use, but they talking about, man, putting it into the textbooks. About the cell phone is a sickness.
Okay.
They call it. I agree.
It's an addiction, right?
Yes.
Because if you have to, it's either, remember when the computer started, everybody was online, right? You would go, if you didn't have access at work, you would come home and boom, everybody's online. What's going on, right? Now, there's no need to go find a computer. You have your phone. Everything's available to you, so it becomes an addiction, and then we forget how to interact with others, right? How to verbally
You
communicate.
got people, man, sitting right at the same table and they texting each other. They sitting right there. Crossing each other, and instead of holding a conversation, they texting each other. That's retarded.
Okay, so in the last couple of weeks, how have you been feeling? How has your mood been?
It's the same.
The same? What's the same? So
whenever I think about how these
no.
Oh, okay.
Just today, tell me how you're feeling today.
Okay, today.
Tell me.
Let me see.
Alright? So I can write it in my notes. Okay?
Alright.
Okay? Because the same is not a feeling. Yeah, and I mean that's just a little synopsis of feelings. There's a whole wide range of other ones. So if there's something there that you feel that's not there, but I give it to my clients to let me know. Because when they say I don't know or the same, that's not helping me. Help them, right?
I'll show this one right here.
Ashamed. Okay. That's it. Okay. Okay. So now you're gonna tell me, why do you feel ashamed?
That's what
Ashamed. Ashamed.
No, anxiety.
You feel which one?
Anxiety.
Anxious? You feel anxious?
Yeah.
Anxious? Okay.
Yeah,
So tell me, why do you feel anxious?
I'm anxious, man, to get my other surgery done.
Okay, okay. So that's coming up now, right? In a couple more in April. You have an appointment scheduled, right?
Well, actually, my appointment changed, doctor.
Okay.
It's next week.
Okay, you were able to work to get a earlier appointment?
Yeah, that's because I got a trigger finger. Remember I was telling you about the trigger finger this last year? Because I'm having it again in this hand.
Okay.
So I already spoke with the doctor 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
He gave me some pills, said that don't work. Because I already knew it wasn't going to work. We went through the same thing in this hand. And I got to go and see him Monday.
Okay.
So now he's going to have to schedule an appointment for me to go in for to cut this hand open and fix that.
Okay, so is that, when you say it's a trigger finger, is that something like in regards to like your nerves?
No,
the triggers?
no. That's the terminology they use for it. It's called trigger finger.
Okay.
When you got.
So what did they do to this finger to make it not trigger anymore?
He operated on it.
He did an operation.
He did an operation.
And this doctor is the same one that's going to operate on your knee?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go in for this appointment next week? Okay.
Monday.
Monday, alright. So you're anxious about everything going okay? Anxious about just the surgery in general, everything? The whole process?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that you feel anxious about? The process of going to the doctor, getting x-rays? You feeling that they're going to find something different?
Oh, I'm hoping they're going to find it different.
Okay. Okay. The surgery, is it in our system in St. Barnabas, Mr. Wayne? Is it St. Barnabas doctors or another hospital?
This is St. Joseph.
St. Joseph.
Medical Center in Yonkers.
In Yonkers, okay. So I'm just gonna surgery. It's in Yonkers. How do you get to Yonkers? Take the bus?
No, they send transportation.
Oh, they have transportation. That's
they
nice.
come and get me, take me out there.
Okay. Is that where you have most of your medical doctors?
No.
Okay.
Just since I've been in the farm.
Okay. Okay. And so now, when I spoke, okay, 20 minutes next week, right? You said?
Yeah, Monday.
So what do you think is the worst thing that could happen, I guess, right? Because sometimes when anxiety is created, it's like, okay, when you feel anxiety and you're thinking about this, what's that question that comes to mind? Oh my God, I hope nothing's wrong, nothing else is wrong with me, or I hope everything goes well.
I hope everything goes well, just like you just said.
Okay. And what would that mean for you in the end? Like, does that
mean I can get physical therapy, I can walk, you know.
Okay. Okay. So the goal is to walk more freely again? Yeah. Okay. Not to have the motorized assisting you or the cane, things of that nature. Work. Okay. It's your left hand, right?
My right hand.
Right hand, okay. That we're going to have the surgery on?
Yeah. Then my left hip.
Knee surgery, right?
Hip.
Hip.
Left hip.
Is it replacement?
Yep, total hip replacement.
See what happens when you don't come back in a week? I forget everything.
It's been 2 weeks.
See,
remember,
even
first you canceled on me, then last week I canceled because I overslept. I didn't get to bed until that morning.
That morning, okay. And yeah. I appreciate you calling me. And I understand. I know that it takes, it's a travel to get here for you. So I know the weather hasn't been very helpful.
Travel ain't bad. It's the people I gotta encounter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the first bus. I had to wait for another bus because the first bus came, and the driver won't tell me not this bus. So I asked, why not this bus? And he's gonna tell me, well, he's gonna ask me, do you have the key? No. I mean, these bus drivers, man, they be on some shit. They, you know, saying they rude, they disrespectful.
Right, yeah, because the rule is that they have to give you priority. You get on the bus
Yeah,
first.
yeah, but see, but some of these bus drivers don't, you know, don't apply with that rule.
Don't apply that rule. I've been at the bus stop and I've seen it myself. So maybe, you know, in the when the bus approaches, there's like that ID plaque. Sometimes it's like a letter. It might say like X512. That's their like kind of like ID number. If you get any issues like that again, instead of obviously you know who they are, right? You know whether they're gonna be a little bit more flexible and when they're not. When they're like, we gotta get this bus moving, and that's that, right? You know, you can feel it, right? So in the end, you stay with the anger and frustration because it's unfortunate that they're not applying the policy, right? They're not applying policy, and you're frustrated, and then you're being offended, right? So a good proactive way, right? Instead of you being angry and sitting with all of that, Mr. Wade, say, okay, you're not gonna allow me to get on the bus, fine, right? Taking back that power, because now they think, they're on top of the world, right? They got the power. You don't got the power. You're in the chair. You can't do nothing. But guess what? You can do a lot.
Yeah.
You can say thank you, write down the information. You got your phone, fancy camera. You can take a picture of it, and then you know what?
I already got one video.
Okay, but but the video you need to file a complaint.
I know that.
Or filing a complaint with the information.
I know that.
Okay, because the video can now I think. With video, there's like issues of taking video because it's not considered enough like proof, which is silly, but right, it's silly. Okay, so right, and in that activity you feel more proactive instead of sitting there and frustrated, right? Because it's not right, But a lot of people unfortunately go through this pain. People in wheelchairs, right? They sit out on the bus. And none of them are capable of doing what you can do, right? And sometimes to make some changes, it takes just one person to start the wave. You know what I mean? And to bring some light to a situation that's not being is not being handled appropriately and effectively, right? Because everybody's to pay for the bus to get on. They have this. They have the laws. They can't discriminate, disabilities, all of that stuff. They're not supposed to, but they do. Right? And this is where we start this kind of like, I guess, people show. Because at some point someone's going to say, wait a minute, we've got all these complaints about these workers and nothing's being done. You start rallying the people will come out and support you. Okay? So how do you feel? So, what else, Mr. Wade? Do you feel that working with Ms. Thompson, do you think that she... although going through the experience with Con Edison over the weekend, did they finally fix the problem that day? Just later on in the day?
It was the next morning.
The next morning, he started coming in and the electricity was on. What happened? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay, because she really...
And then they had to clear up the street to fix the problem.
Okay, so it seemed like maybe some underground?
They had to go underground, and it took them several hours to call another truck in to come for them to tear up the ground. Break out the jackhammers and tear up the ground to fix the problem. Then, after they left, I called Con Ed. And the lady told me the power won't be restored until like 6 o'clock the next morning. I'm like, oh, hey.
So you had food in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There was no way to fix it because it's an electric stove.
Electric. Oh, okay. And you can
yeah.
Okay, so what did you do? You had to go out and buy food?
No. I was eating sandwiches.
Sandwiches,
so
okay. Alright, so you didn't starve.
Nope.
But you were plenty bored, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. First, I went downstairs for a few hours. Then I went back upstairs.
Okay.
And tried to get some sleep.
Did it work?
Eventually, I was able to get to sleep. It took a few hours.
It took a few hours. Okay. You had to figure out how to rest. How to get tired. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, positive, we were able to catch up on some sleep. Negative, it was a very long, cold day.
Yes, very cold.
Very cold, right?
I had to sleep in my clothes.
You had to sleep in clothes, I'm sure lots of layers, and a lot of people had to go through that too. Okay, but you handled it pretty well. You could have just lost it, right? But you realized out of your control, right? right? So good. I mean, good in handling that, right? People, when change happens like that so drastically, sometimes you just lose it. You blank out, and we don't know what we're doing, right? So it could have went to that extreme, but it didn't, right? So I got to give you some credit in handling that. Yeah, you're plenty bored, no TV, no way to interact, right? But you handled the best you did, so that's good, okay? Because she was very misunderstood. Like,
I gotta get some batteries in my
Mhm.
CD player.
Okay, yeah.